Hi guys, DriverLadyPro. The reason why they call me DriverLadyPro is because I drive like a boss, but I try to stay classy like a lady. So we are talking about this new problem again, and I knew it was going to happen. I'm telling you, I knew it was going to happen because let me tell you. This darn phone wants me to rotate the phone. I knew it was going to happen because it said in the app before everything went down the first time, it kept telling me you need to update your phone over and over again. And I was like, wait, I just updated it. You need to update your Uber app. And I knew that all they did was like go in there and extend the time, and they didn't really fix it, whatever problem it was. I knew that when it happened, so I knew we were going to have problems again. So unless they actually do something and fix it so that it doesn't go down, because they're losing tons and tons of money doing it this way, you know. So but I'm guessing they just extended the amount of time that you had to update your app. And I knew it. I said it on my podcast. So guys, listen. We got 3 people in the room. This is a live. Hi, Big Diesel. What's up, buddy? I am coming at you from wonderful, beautiful Naples, Florida. I'm on vacation. I am exhausted from walking all day. We went on a nature walk, and I come back and I check, and Uber's down. This is yet another reason why we should try to work other gigs besides just Uber, because Uber goes down, we can still make money. You get deactivated from one, you can still go to another one. So let me see what the comments are. Let me see. Orange Alexa says, hi, Mandy. It's Nancy. Hi, Nancy. Hey, Nancy. We're in Florida. We're so exhausted. That redness over there was my spouse. My spouse, Ellie. Hey, Ellie. Is it Eli or Ellie? Because I have a friend, Eli, and I have a friend, Ellie. And then I have my nephews here. We are working today. All right. I'm having a fantastic time. I don't think I'm coming home. It is so beautiful here. It is. Yay, my Dunkin' Donuts buddies. Yeah. So the Uber app is down. I know my 2 friends are so 2 out of the 3, Big Diesel. Do you do Uber? Because I know Nancy and Ellie don't do Uber. Ellie, I have a friend named Eli, and I always forget and call him Ellie. Yeah. So Big Diesel, tell me, is your Uber app down? Oh, fat man, girl, your phone is sideways. Before going live, you're sideways. I know I'm sideways. You guys told me you didn't like me to do it in sideways. I'll turn it around. Fat man, you were the one that told me don't go in portrait. All right. So the Uber Eats is working. Okay, good deal. I opened my Uber app and it looked like it was working, but I knew when you can't turn the phone sideways after going live, otherwise your video is sideways and you'll go straight. Okay, Thank you. I'm coming to Miami tomorrow, Fat Man. Our family is going to Miami. Didn't you say you live in Miami? Thank you. My friend Nancy says, you go. Or is that Ellie? This morning, 3 hours work, $70. Not bad here in Phoenix. PHX. You're in Tampa. Okay. Well, tomorrow we're going to Miami. Okay, Alexia is Nancy. Okay. All right. Tomorrow we're going to Miami for a little while. The Uber app is working. Okay, so everybody, I thought that the Uber app started working again, but mark my words. If you see in your app, if you say you see that, how was Disney? They said we're not going until on the way back. We weren't going before. We're going to go on the way back. And I don't know, because my spouse kind of like, my spouse and my spouse's buddy set this all up, and they wouldn't even talk to me about this. And I like to have my own car. I like to go on my own thing. Like today we went to a nature trail and nobody wanted to go on it. And I'm like, a nature trail? It has all sorts, I'm a plant freak, and it has all sorts of plants and palm trees, and I learned so much stuff, and everybody sat back by the car waiting for me. I'm like, what? Come on. I like to do my own thing. So I said, next time when we come to Florida. But we have family here, and I feel so happy to see my family. So what are you guys up to? So your Uber app is working. That is awesome. Good deal. How long was it down, guys? Because I just got on. I was going to make another video about New Year's, but I can put it out tomorrow. That vacation doesn't sound fun. No, it doesn't. It's, I mean, it's really great to see my family, but like, when you're in a car and you're like, listen, I need to use the restroom, and they're like, we're behind schedule, we can't, like, you want me to pee in the seat? I mean, come on. No. So next time we go alone, or with, have you tried going online for fun? I did it before when I was in Michigan, when I went online, and it'll tell me that I can't drive here. So Brian, did you, you said you live in Phoenix? Is Brian still in here? What hours did you work to make the $70? Because, I in Chicago, if I work the morning rush, I can make up to $100 in the morning rush. You can make good money. I'm curious if you can drive in Florida. Oh, I probably can't. I asked them where I could drive, and they told me I was able to drive in Wisconsin, the Uber app. Now, if I transfer, I can easily transfer. If any of you guys know, you cannot. I worked 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. today and made $96. Yeah, that's more like it. 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Now, I do not work. Well, in Chicago, it's dead from 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. So if I work, I'll try and work either the morning rush, and then I'll go home and I'll just work Uber Eats from 10 until 1, and then I'll do regular Uber afterwards. So that way I can maximize my earnings. So, but I haven't seen a lot of Uber cars here. We're in Naples. I haven't seen a lot of Uber cars, but I've been told that I probably could do well if I transferred at least my Lyft account here, and came in, like, I could stay here with my family, but I'm thinking on getting a job at Whole Foods. So I'm not counting on all of my income coming from my car, because when my car has broke down the past couple of times, bam, I had no income. So, Naples is dead, says Fat Man. Okay. So, I haven't seen any Uber people. If I drove my car with all the Uber and Lyft signs, they'd probably be like, "What's that?" I haven't seen any Uber signs around here, so um, which surprises me because I would think that there's some Uber because people need to go do stuff. It is kind of a busy city, but it's not Chicago. 7 to 10 a.m. Brian. Okay, you made from 7 till 10 a.m. You made $70. Actually that's a good take home pay. Yeah, but if you do like 5 to 10, you should make closer to like $90 at least $90. Well, even in a different market, Naples is full of rich old folks. Oh yeah, of course, and rich old folks like to get a cheap ride. So it was really bothersome because I just got my car back. I drove it for like 2 days and then I had to come without my car. But, my spouse and I argued about it for like 2 weeks. We argued constantly about I wanted to bring my car. I had plans of how I wanted to do this. And sometimes when you're in a relationship, it's better just to say, okay, I'm good. And then every minute that I wanted to go to the store, I'm like, look, now I have to ask for everybody if they want to go to the store, So I said, if I had my own car, I could go myself without asking. Yeah. Rich old folks have cars, yes, but there are and I understand that, but even in, rich old folks are in Highland Park, up by where I live, and I still get rides out of there. Not as many as in the city because nobody has cars in the city. So, I'm not saying that it's gonna be as good as Chicago here in Naples, but But we're thinking eventually moving here. The very little nightlife I'm sure there is very little nightlife in Naples. I'm sure everything probably closes down at 9 o'clock. All the elderly people. I have seen a lot of tourists here though. So guys, it's what time did this outage go? Because I just went on and I stopped by Rideshare Revolution and I stopped by Dustin Nichols what's his name? Dustin Nichols is Rideshare Driver Dustin, and when I was listening to his live stream, some people were saying, "Oh yeah, mine's up and running," and it sounded to me like a lot of people were up and running, but the whole idea is I really think that they didn't completely fix the problem in the first place, and I knew it. I said it in my podcast. I still think it's going to go down because I saw where it did the same thing. Yeah, so anyway, how was your New Year's? Do you have a New Year's resolution? Guys, if you have a New Year's resolution, put it down in the... I know New Year's is cliche, super cliche, but, it's a good time to set goals and, because we can reinvent ourselves. Our body completely renews itself every year, every 7 years. Every year you can reinvent yourself and be a new person, but it's up to you as a person. Hi, Tony B. Top Speed Reviews. If you guys haven't checked out his channel or Fat Man's, they're amazing. Okay, thinking of going full-time, working Monday Thursday, Friday, and shift possible 7 to 7. Okay, here's the thing wrong with 7 to 7. You're going full time with, I would not do 7 to 7, okay? Because from 10 a.m. until 1, it is a lot deader. It's very difficult, even inside the center of Chicago, in downtown Chicago. It's hard to even make any money between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. Okay? Did you meet right RDD? No. Because I don't have my car. And so next time, did you meet Fatty? No, I didn't meet Fatty. Hey, Fatty. So, I think if you want to go full time, the best hours to do are either is like 5 or 6 in the morning until 10 in the morning. Then stop, take a break, maybe take a nap, or you can maximize your earnings by going on Uber Eats if you want to continue doing Uber. Going on Uber Eats between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. Okay, and then 1 p.m. you can get back on regular Uber and do regular Uber from 1 until 7. So that's what strategy I would do if you want to go full time, 7 in the morning till 7 at night. That's what I would do. Just saying, because it's dead unless you're doing Uber Eats from to 8. And it may be different in Phoenix. But usually the reason why is people go, people go to work from, like early in the morning till 2 or 3 in the afternoon at least. So Tony, I told you I wasn't coming here in my car. My car is back in Chicago. Remember. What hours are you still in the room, Fat Man? What hours do you work? I usually work like 2 or 3 in the afternoon until at least sometimes I'll work a later shift and I'll work 5 to 2, or sometimes I'll work 2 or 3 in the afternoon until like 11 or 12 at night. I was asking if it is at your house or your friend's house. No, it's at my house. But I need to send letters to the landlord to take that darn tree down so I don't end up having my car damaged again. And this is my goal for 2019. I'm thinking on trying to work at Whole Foods and eventually working my way into becoming a bartender. Hey, Black Knight, how are you? Black Knight. Long time no see. This, are you guys making goals? Nobody's saying anything. And I'm not talking about New Year's resolutions. I'm talking like setting a goal and, sue the landlord if not cutting the tree down sooner. Tony B, I already checked into it. I have to send him written notices. If I send him written notices and he still doesn't do it, then he can get it for negligence. And then anything happens to my car, he has to pay for my car to get fixed. But this time, all he said is, I don't want her to file a claim, and nothing happened. When working my real job too, much overtime, not much time for rideshare. Oh, okay. I can't remember. I knew you had a real job, but what was your real job? Like, what type of work do you do in your real job, Black Knight? You know what? Today I went down to the beach and I sat and just talked with some young guys there. Going to try doing airport runs from 10:30 till 1. Okay, James or Brian. That might be a good idea. 10:30 to 1, that might be a good idea. Doing airport runs, especially like checking ahead of time what times the airport, the planes in your area land. I'm a shift supervisor in a plastics plant. Been working there for 36 years. Black Knight, don't you live in Florida? Where do you live, Black Knight? Hey, Rideshare driver Dustin. Hi, buddy. I saw that you were doing a video, and I popped in for a little while, but I was working on this one. I bought new Spankies. Okay, where's my Spanky? I just had it. Doggone it. I bought new ones. Big black flip-flops, because I couldn't buy flip-flops in no, Atlanta suburbs. We passed right through Atlanta to get through here. I have family in Cummings, Georgia. Is it Cummings? I think it's Cummings. Yeah, hold on. I'll get my Spanky. It's right there. I see it. Rideshare driver Dustin in the house. Yeah. We don't sell right now. It's out of season. But here they had flip-flops. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get a gigantic flip-flop. And all they were doing is selling these giant. I live 20 miles south of Cummings. Takes passengers there occasionally. Yeah, I have an uncle there. Well, actually, it's my kids' uncle. Look out. Spanky 2.0. Yeah, it's like a size 13 in men. Yeah, it's huge. My son, his foot is a size 16 in men. I thought when I bought this, well, maybe I'll use this. And then I thought, no, I don't know anybody with a size 13 foot. I'm just going to have to use this for beating my spouse and beating passengers, right? I put one in my room for when we do our video live stream, and then I put one in my car. My foot wouldn't fit. Ha ha ha. You wear a 16? Rideshare driver doesn't? You look like you might be a short guy, but maybe you're not. I don't know. I am actually kind of a taller woman. I'm 5'7". Chancla. Yeah, AZ driver, it's a chancla. It's no chancla. You know, if you have a chancla and you're near any Mexican children, they will run. Yeah. You don't want to mess with a Mexican mama with a chancla. She will. It's like a boomerang. She'll just, and it'll flop, and then come back. Yeah, you're 6'3". Yeah, my son is 6'4", but he has size 16 feet too. Yeah, I didn't beat him, and you're 210 pounds. You're like a beanpole. My mom was accurate with those. Yeah, see, AZ driver knows exactly what I'm talking about. It's like a freaking boomerang. You just, yeah, you don't mess with a Mexican mama. Yeah, watch out. No, don't do any crap wrong, because, yeah, mi chancla is spanky. Yeah. You know, I actually stole this idea from you, Rideshare driver Dustin. But it's a compliment, because I think your Smackovich is so incredibly cool, and so I had to get my own Smackovich Spanky. I'm thinking on enjoy your vacation. Rain coming this weekend, sadly. Okay, thanks. We're probably driving back Saturday night, so we'll probably be driving in the rain. So tomorrow we're going to Miami. It's cool. Everyone should have a rideshare tool. Yeah. Well, I don't want to admit that I actually have. Mandy, what's your opinion of Tryp? Tryp is an idea. I haven't seen any business licenses, so right now it's just an idea, and it's not actual valid company. Now, this first they sell you on an idea. Now, if they do not produce a product, then and actually try to produce, I have watching I have watching noticing that here in Phoenix we got about five 5 to 7 flights an hour, starting at 7 to 11 to 12 p.m. every day. Big hub, big hub for Southwest and American Airlines here in Phoenix. Good. Tryp launches next week. Well, Tryp, all right. They say Tryp launches next week, and I'm not saying that it doesn't. But I was listening. I went and did the Tryp training, and in the training they said, "Oh, we've already launched," and we're like, "Okay, you don't have a app yet. Once they have an app, yeah, please don't spam on my channel. Let me." Please, I don't want you putting links to anything on my channel. Oh, it's a Twitter account. Okay. But listen, you can promote your business on other channels. I appreciate you asking me about Tryp, and I'm not against Tryp. I like new innovative ideas. I think it's a good idea. But right now, until they've produced a product, I want to see, show me the money. I want to see, because what they're doing right now is they're promising, oh, we're going to give you a vacation if you get so many drivers. We're going to give you this. We're going to give you that. Okay, maybe they will, but maybe they won't. Okay, they're making a lot of promises, and I want to see on paper, like, what's your business plan? What I want to see, like, they don't even have a business license. Okay, show me your business license. Okay, the one business license, one thing they have in California, they have to like nationally, they were shut down for taxes. Okay, they did try to register their idea, but they were shut down for like taxes or something little, you know. So I'm not saying it won't happen. They've already, 4 years ago, or however long it was, 4 years ago, they did try to get something going. But at that time, there was only one person in the company when they tried to get that thing going. And because it said, what is your CEO's name? And it was one person, and it isn't the person that's claiming to be the CEO right now. And that was the executive, it was the same person on paper. It's on paper back then, and I'm not saying it can't change, okay? But right now, all they're doing is selling an idea, okay? So right now, it's not a solid thing. So it's more important, if you want to invest in a company and you think it's a good idea, sure, but it's better to wait. Mandy, 3 years from now, Tryp will be top dog. Uber and Lyft will merge. Things will be totally different. Just my opinion. Okay, you may be right. They have launched in Hawaii. Somebody said they've launched in Hawaii. So I would like to, Scott, I would love to see the app. If they've launched in Hawaii, it would be really wonderful if you could send me the app, because right now I can't download an app. So until I have something of solid, I know they made a website, okay, but anybody can make a website. I want to see them actually do something and show some more than just ideas, okay? Because you can't bring that to the bank. You can't bring ideas, just a bunch of... Tryp was a different company from 4 years ago. It was a car rental for Uber drivers. Tryp rides is different thing. No, actually, did you go over to did you go to Uber, Dave the Uber slave? He has all the information. It wasn't, it yeah, it was shut down. It was shut down. It was, the app will be released next week. Listen to the corporate call. Oh yeah, but I did listen to the corporate call, and they said, they told us in November, they told us in December, and they keep saying, "Oh, we're gonna do this thing," but I want to wait until actually I see some stuff, some results. Because like right now we're having problems with Uber's app. Okay, who's to say that Tryp is even going to be able to get their app up and going? There's a lot of people investing in them, and they haven't produced anything. They don't have a business license even. If they can show me a business license, then sure, I'd be glad to invest in them. But until I see some proof, because a lot of people are being sold on hopes and dreams. Consequently, guys, I uh, I do not go and gamble at the casino, because I am one of these persons. I want to see solid results first. The app will be released next week. Listen to corporate call. I did listen to the corporate call, and then it says Tryp CTO is Robbie Mack, the rap star. Okay, um, that's okay. October, they were launching next week. Uh, and then nobody is investing in them. Okay, they've been getting a lot of traction, and October they were saying they were launching. Then they were getting a lot of traction in November, and they were saying they're launching. People have been going around trying to invest in getting the information as Crunchbase is wrong. No, this is real information that we like. Hi, Dave the Uber Slave. Check out Dave the Uber Slave. He has done his homework. All right, he did a video on is Tryp an actual company, and they did not have a license. They were just an idea, guys. It's just an idea they're selling you. They have 40,000 people in their Facebook group. Okay, just because they have 40,000 people doesn't mean credit repair, Herbalife, but they say 50,000 people signed up. Like the fact that they aren't rushing into this, I think they're taking their time and doing things right. If you mess up in the beginning, you're sunk. The opportunity seekers, you can get rich fast crowd loves Tryp. I know, exactly, Scott. When I listened in on the calls that I listened in on, they were telling me, you're going to get a vacation if you do get so many drivers in, you're going to get this, you're going to get that. They were telling me dreams, but then when I watched Dave the Uber Slave, um, when I watched Dave the Uber Slave, he was showing me that it's just an idea right now. They don't even have a business license. Okay, so first things first. You got to have a business license. You got to register your ideas. You can be the CEO sold shopping.com. He's saying that he's the CEO, but on the license that Dave the Uber Slave actually saw, he wasn't the CEO. Really, no reason to sign up yet. Proud love until there are drivers picking up passengers. Nobody's going to make any money. A brand new Tesla cruise ship. Okay, so, if you watch my channel, I'm going to give you a brand new Tesla and a cruise ship and a vacation, and you're going to get all kinds of rich if you watch my channel. I'm selling you hopes and dreams that cannot come to fruition. They have not produced. First of all, they have to produce some type of business license and business plan, guys. Really, right now it's just an idea, and you guys are all caught up on the idea, but so They are signing up influencers for that. When the app's up available, then they can sign up drivers. Their office is in Las Vegas, is a virtual office. Okay, but they don't have a business license. Robert Minolti is the CEO, and Dave, I know Robert Minolti is the CEO, Dave, Uber Slave. I've watched your channel, and David Mata is the CMO. I don't know what a CMO is, but let's see, whatever. It's five black guys from Florida doing an MLM scam from Uber for Uber and Lyft drivers. Well, I don't know if they're doing a scam. I mean, if they do a scam, then they can go to prison for it. Chief Marketing Officer. Oh, okay. So if they cannot produce a product and at least try to do what they say they're going to do, then they will end up going to prison. So hopefully they will actually do what they say they're going to do. But first things first, they need to start with like getting a business license and, you know, paying off whatever old taxes that they had that made them stop from being able to have their business license. They are collecting bank accounts info, and they will cash out when people catch on. Yeah, I'm not giving my bank account info out just to anybody just because they have an idea. The black guy is Stuart Bishop. He is the head of the MLM part of the company. Scott Walsh. Uber Hood and Apex apps are ready now. The business is registered in Nevada. Okay, so they do have a business registered in Nevada. Okay, so I'm more inclined to do business with a company that has a business license and they actually show some a virtual office. Well, I don't know what a virtual office is, but I imagine it's an office that they do online. And I don't know how well that will work, but hey, you know, it sounds like a good idea. I'm skeptical until there are drivers picking up passengers, and right now there isn't an app. Yes, exactly. And the fella in the room, sorry, I forgot your name. What was his name? Was it Scott Walsh? I think Scott Walsh said, "Oh, they're launching next week." Well, they said they've been launching in October. Then they said they've been launching in November. They say they're launching. When I actually see it's a mail drop and phone number. They can forward a address. They can use. Yeah, so listen. I until I see an app and they actually do like have an app, because they were saying when I was listening to the program, I was listening very intently to what they were saying in their online program, okay? Oh, that's what a virtual office is a mail drop and a phone number. Okay, but what I'm saying is I listened very intently to what they were saying. And they were telling me that they already launched. And then you have information saying they're going to launch. They rented some office space and they had Dave the Uber Slave and some other Uber drivers come by. Yes, in LA, yes. Mandy, why are you drinking water? Where's the beer? Oh, where's my beer? So here's my beer. I'm doing. Shh. So look, I just got this. Look at this. Naples, Florida. Yeah. I'm such a tourist. So I got my diet beer. Michelob Ultra Light. It's only 2.6 carbs. So yeah. Costa Mesa. Is that a place? So cheers, Black Knight. All right. Yeah, what's Costa Mesa? Dave the Uber slave. I signed up 3 drivers and you don't pay $200 a month. Okay, I can do that later. I can sign up other drivers later. It's next to Newport. That's where the meeting was. Oh, okay. So it was in, that's where the meeting was in California. And really, I've listened to a lot of, sign up a few more and you can make 50,000 a month. Okay, but they don't have an app so they can actually make that 50,000 a month, so they can actually give you that 50,000 a month yet. So that all that is hopes and dreams. Okay, they're not even making. They haven't made 50,000 a month yet. Right now, they've made enough money to start working on making an app, and who knows if that app is even able to run. Tryp is going to be disruptive to the Uber and Lyft circus. Okay, I'm just skeptical. Okay, it's not that I'm not. It's $149 to become an influence for the year. Okay, but I'm not gonna become an influencer. Not until I see an app. And then I'm thinking I'm just going to sign up under Dave, the Uber slave, because he gave me some absolutely fantastic, there's a guy that's constantly bugging me. $200 for a driver background check. $200 for the driver background check. Okay, well, maybe I will do that later if I do actually have an app. Okay, once there's an app, then I will sign up. You know, it's like they've told me there's hopes and dreams. I pick up people from the casino all the time and they have tons of hopes and dreams that they're going to win tons of money and they go home broke. Okay, wait until there's actual money going into the company, at least a little bit, before you count on getting a vacation or $50,000 a year or whatever, you know. I understand the concept. Like, I really do like their idea. The ideas are fantastic. The taking the giving, what is it, 40 cents every mile to back to the person that recommended them. That's a fantastic idea. And of course, when I see an app, I'm going to be passing out cards saying, you got to go to Tryp. It's $250 for driver activation. 200 for the first month, 200 for the background check, and 140 to be an influencer. Yeah, no, 40 cents every time a passenger uses the app. Yeah, I'm more than happy to do the 40 cents every time the passenger uses the app. Yeah, once that app is up and running, sure, I'll be an influencer. I'll talk to all these people and tell them, sure, this Tryp thing is wonderful, because I really think it's a fantastic idea. But right now, it's only an idea until we have an app. We need some solidness. You can get your code to refer passengers from me right now. Oh, yeah, but I'd have to pay the $150, and I still have to pay off a couple tickets that I got. And I will gladly, maybe in February I'll sign up or something with you, Dave the Uber slave. You convince me. I'm going ahead and signing up. I did not convince you. I told you, wait until there's an app. No, I already have my code without paying anybody. Can get the code to refer passengers. Oh, to refer passengers. Oh, okay. But I'm not going to be a passenger. I'm eventually going to be an influencer. Influencer code is different than referring passengers. Oh, I see. I'm saying I'm going to wait until Dave the Overslave gets his influencer, and then I'm going to go under him, and he can make all his money off of me because I think he has a fantastic channel. And then y'all, if you want to go under me, that's fine. Dave, you didn't sign up as an influencer, just gave your bank info to five guys from Florida. Uh, Dave did not give bank info. Did you give bank info? Thank you, Dave the Uber Slave. Yeah, he's. I think he has a fantastic channel. He's been talking about this trip, um, and it really makes me think. He's a very inquisitive person, and he wants to see more solid. You can't just go have somebody come up to you and say, I'm going to give you $50,000 and you're going to get a boat ride and you're going to get a vacation when they aren't even a freaking company. You have to give bank info to sign up. Okay, but Dave didn't sign up yet. He's just got his passenger stuff. So I'm not giving my bank info out until there's a solid. Let me repeat this again. It's not a good idea to just go willy-nilly giving your bank info out to people. It's not. I'm not going to give my bank info to anybody. Like the free car repair and towing and rental car. Okay? That's a hope and a dream. That is a hope and a dream. They're like free car repair and towing and this. You can have this and that. I'll show you. You can get a code without signing up for referring passengers only. Okay, thank you, Dave. Maybe you should make a video on it. That would be freaking awesome to watch your video about it. But I'm not trying to be Debbie Downer. I'm trying to say until there's actually like a solid something. Banks won't actually invest in you unless you have something solid to show for what you want to do. Like if you have, some product, just give your bank info. No, I'm not giving no bank info. I think he's messing with me. He's got to be messing with me. I'm not giving away my bank info. No. When we see Uber and Lyft, if this really comes to fruition, then it would be freaking amazing. It would. I would love it. They have a fantastic idea, but I want to show me the money. Show me some product first. I mean, because all they're doing right now is saying, look at this, but there is no this. Okay? It won't work with most banks, but can use incognito mode to get your bank info to Tryp. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but I have 3 bank accounts, and I don't have incognito mode, I don't think, in anything. That's a good idea for a video. I have never heard of incognito, but I have a bank. I got Huntington Bank because it goes through I can have it transfer money from Michigan to here, and then I have a credit union, so you can make good credit and stuff like that. And then I also have regular. We have a bank in Illinois called TCF Bank, and it's totally free. And that's what I use for everything, most of my income. That's a good idea. Until then, this is my code. If anybody wants to see if they can get a passenger referral code without paying, most banks that don't still use legacy systems won't pass bank info to websites. So Tryp says open a new account at the banks that work. Wow. Tryp is having us open up new accounts? Seriously? No, no, no. I already have 3. I don't need to open up a new account for special banks. Most banks don't still use legacy systems. Won't pass bank info to websites. Yeah, there's a reason for that. Yeah, there's a reason for that. Because of scammers. Scammers. People that are making up ideas and saying, oh, buy my shit. And, oh, and I'll give you a pool and a Bentley and a brand new $100,000 Tesla. And, yeah, most bank, oh, the same thing. Yeah, so when I see it, you know, and I do see every so often, here's the thing. With multi-level marketing things, a lot of people will get all excited about it, but eventually a large percentage of people will just drop out and not do it because they don't want to be, people don't like being bothered to, you know, oh, pay this and pay that and you'll get thousands of dollars. Some people will stay in it and actually work through it, but not everybody really stays in it because multi-level marketing means that you have to bug the piss out of people, and you got to keep bugging people, and you got to keep asking them, and you got to be annoying, you know, and nobody likes annoying shit. So a lot of people don't want to do multi-level marketing, you know. Just ask Amway, Mary Kay. I mean, they are very successful companies, but in the same sense, I've had when I was younger, when I was like 18, I had people sit down with me and try to talk me into buying Amway, and I don't know tons of people that buy Amway products except for maybe the Amway people that are signed up as it is. Now, I'm sure it's a fantastic idea, and everybody loves the company, but the people that are in it, but not, you know, it's not marketing outside to everybody else, so it's not like everybody's rushing to get Amway products, you know. So, everybody was trying to sign me up when I was younger, and I was like 18, 19 years old. Amway this, Amway that, and I didn't even buy my own cleaners because I wasn't old enough to do any cleaning. I mean, I lived with my mom, you know, so a lot of these companies, you know, they try to get people into the system, you know. So I mean, it is what it is. Once they have an app, I'm more than happy to sign up under Dave the Uber Slave. So, and Dave, are you are you promoting things with people, like telling them about Tryp? Because I was told, oh, you shouldn't be talking about Tryp to everybody because they haven't launched yet. You have to wait until they actually launch. Okay. I didn't see. Okay, I didn't see there was a whole bunch of things. Okay, Dave is ready to sign up. Dave, I'm ready to sign up. DriverLadyPro has convinced me. Shoot, can't post the code because it's a website. There you go, Dave. Okay, and then you get a merchant account so you can pay the charge back, but you can't get a merchant account with a Walmart debit card. Dave, I am DriverLadyPro at gmail.com. Send it to me in my email. Okay. Mandy, I'm signed up under you. I hope I'm your first signee. I don't even have an account yet. Bob McNulty sold shopping.com 11 years ago. Since then, he has had several MLM. He's got the trouble with the SEC got in trouble with the SEC for his questionable stock manipulation when he had shopping.com. I see. Yeah, they said that to me too when I made my video, but the influencer aspect of the program is launched. So it's okay as of like last week. Oh, so you can be an influencer as of last week? The first rule of Tryp is shh, don't talk about Tryp. CEO told me to my face that because of my video, they posted their website before they planned to. Shh, don't tell anyone I told you. I think this guy's a smart aleck. Scott, you must be a smart aleck. Reciting the story from the rideshare guy, so tell him... Reciting the story from the rideshare guy, so tell me one other MLL that Bob McNulty has been involved with. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, he's reciting this. I listened to the rideshare guy. I did. And I've listened to a lot of people that are like wowed by it, but I really want to see some stuff. One was a promote your music career. They were pushing CDs, but promote your music career. They were pushing CDs, but you had to pay to sign up. So you had to pay to sign up, and then they gave you CDs. Another was a buy your own shopping cart business. Sold over 100,000 product. Buy your own shopping cart. Wow. So I'm wondering how many people bought their own shopping cart. Also, Elon Musk was fined by the SEC this year, and Mark Cuban has been fined by the SEC, so that's putting Bob McNulty in good company. But you have to buy the shopping cart business too. Thanks, Uber Dude Rolling, for the subscribe. Uber Dude, thanks to Uber Dude Rolling. I don't know if I'm subscribed to him. Uber Dude Rolling. This thing will get backed up. Bob was having his buddies buy his stock and inflate the price, and another company was dumping the stock. Oh, okay. Yeah, isn't that pretty like crooked? Can't you, I mean, inflating the price of your stock? So, Black Knight, have you bought into the Tryp idea? Yes or no? I have 7 people in the room. Can I get 7 thumbs up? Oh, it's Nicholas Winecoop. Hi, Nicholas. He says goober. Are you talking about our wonderful Uber? So the the SEC made him resign from the board of directors, and another board of directors. Then another company bought it for a few million. Oh, okay. Okay. So it was. Are we talking about shopping.com? Or are we then it never made a profit. So it never made a profit after it was sold. Of course, once a glitch, always a glitch, says Winecoop. Shopping.com, says Scott Walsh. Okay, so you're talking about shopping.com didn't make any money after McNulty. But you're not supposed to cheat to get your business to sell. You know what I mean? You can't cheat and try, like, the reason why it didn't make it is because it wasn't all that good. It was an MLM, you know? It's kind of a weak way of advertising. I mean, putting up advertisements all over is a good idea. Continue, like, okay, you have word of mouth. Word of mouth is a very strong. Uber has shut down because Uber fraudsters are cashing in big time, so they turn off the app. Did you see Uber barf video? The driver got goobered. Oh no, I didn't see Uber barf video. Black Knight says, not signing up for Tryp until I know they have riders. I'm not paying to run a dead app if they get one. Yeah. Uber nearly killed Lyft, so they will probably kill Tryp. Well, I don't know if they nearly killed Lyft. I mean, Lyft had 15% of the market, and then with the stupid crap that they did with Travis Kalanick, they went, when I started with Lyft, Lyft only had 15% of the market, but then they grew to 30% of the market once Travis Kalanick started pulling his crap. So now they have 30% of the market. Actually, I think I saw a chart saying now they have 31% of the market. And Lyft is slowly growing. They're not like running out there and doing a whole bunch of stuff like Uber. But Uber has generated more. I mean, they started at the same time, but Uber has generated more investors than Lyft. Tryp is 5 black guys from Florida hired by McNulty. He promised them to stock because he doesn't like to pay people. So, Black Knight, the only way Uber can kill Tryp is to adopt their business model. And then Winecoop says Lyft must be killing it today. Yes, because Winecoop, I was talking and I was trying to find out whose app is down. Lyft must be making a killing, but you know, Lyft is both Lyft and Uber are owned by the same people now. Google is invested in both of them. They own stock in both of them, and so does what are they called? The ones that just bailed them out. SoftBank. Uber's name is forever scarred, says Winecoop. State taxes will kill Uber and Lyft, and also having to pay drivers as employees. Lyft has taken 30% of Uber's business in the last year. I hate you were because of them people think you're not supposed to tip. And then Scott Walsh says, is threatening a self-driving car an actual crime? I hate Uber, I hate Uber, he says, because they've trained people not to tip. Exactly. Exactly. People in Lyft riders a lot more Lyft drivers tip. Not to mention the 10,000 lawsuits Uber has. Yes, well, guys, if you don't know anything, and maybe I'll do I don't think I'm going to be able to do a thing on it, but London, if they're troubles continuously with their app, their passengers will, and their riders. When is Uber starting not tipping made sense because drivers made bank? When Uber started, not tipping made sense because drivers made bank. Okay, so let me explain some. I just got on January 2nd in the UK, Uber just lost their fight with in the UK, and they were told that they have to pay these people with minimum wage, and they're considered employees. And so I really think it's not going to just be UK, but it's also going to be here in the United States eventually. But what is going on is Uber is fighting it all the way to the Supreme Court, and they are going to keep going because eventually the Supreme Court, I believe, will favor in favor of the drivers. When is Uber started? Oh, okay. Here's the next one. I mean, you can't point a shotgun at a robot and get arrested for it. My Al keeps talking about killing the human race. Oh, my AI, artificial intelligence. I hate that Uber app, an annoying waste of time and patience, says Wine Coop. So do Uber drivers get tips? Not as much, Scott Walsh. And then, let's see. I think it varies from state to state. The Supreme Court is so conservative now, they probably will side with the companies, sadly. It already is employee in New York, California, and Portland. I see it's going to the Supreme Court in the UK. I think it's going to eventually go to the Supreme Court here in the United States, but I think the climate will change eventually. I really do. Lyft driver app hardly has any glitches as Uber. AI, artificial intelligence. Yes, I know that. I've watched, what was that? The artificial intelligence by, what's his name? The guy that does, Will Smith. Yeah. So what do you guys think? Scott Walsh, it sounds like you're really super excited about Tryp, or are you just being sarcastic? Because I am detecting a little sarcasm in your voice. I know what Dave the Uber Slave stance is on it. He wants more solid, and I know what the UK Supreme Court will decide against Uber in about 30 seconds. Gigolo Joe. Wine Coop says Gigolo Joe. Scott Walsh. No, I love Tryp. Scott Walsh loves Tryp. There's probably Tryp people in here. They're everywhere. I know. And you know what? Seriously, Dave the Uber Slave, I do like the idea. I do. But the app by Toby Mac, the rapper star, is coming in a week. or 2. Okay, so now it's coming in a week or 2, but they said that in December, and it's been a week or 2. So there are over 400 influencers just in California. Uber tripping. Yes, I agree. Uber be tripping. So, so what do you guys think about Uber's IPO? Somebody said to me that, see, I thought their IPO is coming in February and that Lyft's IPO is coming in January. But guess what? It's January now. Maybe it's going to be towards the end of January. Yo, bro, we can't join Tryp because we are white. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Scott, are you white? Scott Walsh. Scott Walsh, are you the one that lives in Phoenix, Arizona? Or was that was up farther? So in the thing, I'll bet that the stock prices close lower than open on opening day. Uber and Lyft's IPO will happen, then the stock will drop. Tryp doesn't discriminate as long as your money is green. Yeah, I don't think Uber. I'm white, and no, I'm not from Phoenix. Okay, so that was somebody else that was saying they were from Phoenix and they were gonna drive 7 a.m. till 7 in the afternoon. Actually, that is, and I liked their little plan for what they were gonna do. Okay, I have been on, guys, for like an hour and 12 minutes. And although I absolutely think you guys are fantastic, you're fantastic people, and it's been an interesting conversation, I do need to call it a night, okay? My spouse is passed out. We've done so much walking today. So, and I appreciate the information, more information. Tryp, the rider you provide. I appreciate the information that I get from Dave the Uber Slave. Check out his channel, guys. He's awesome. If you haven't already. Thank you for stopping by, Scott Walsh. I appreciate your opinions. And Black Knight, if you're still listening. Nicholas Winecoop, you're awesome. Thank you, buddy. So we'll talk at you guys later. I think I'm going to do a live stream. I'm going to put out a video tomorrow night. So, all right. Thanks, guys. Have a great night. Tryp Rideshare Matrix 2019 on Facebook. Okay. Thanks, guys.